guys, it's Vara, and today I wanted to go over my top 5 video games of 2018. Now, there were quite a few video games that I actually really loved this year compared to last year. I felt like last year it was kind of lacking for me personally with brand new favorites, but there are quite a few here that I have to talk to you guys about, and one of them is kind of like a bonus because it didn't release this year, but it did come to a major console, so I did want to talk about those. But let's just get straight into it. So the first one is Forza Horizon 4. Now, I actually really loved this game. I'm a really big Forza fan and just a really big racing game fan in general, and I felt like Forza 4 was actually really good. I felt like there was a lot more controllability with the cars. I felt like there was more options for cars. I really loved the graphics. The graphics of this game, they're absolutely stunning. You know, they did just recently announce a expansion for it, so I am not sure if I'll play that because they're actually acting really weird with the expansion, unfortunately. You can't buy just the expansion. You have to buy the expansion and other game packs, which does tick this down a tiny bit on my top list. But overall, the game is actually gorgeous. It plays really well. There's a lot of more controllability with the cars. There's a lot more car options. So this is definitely on the list for me for 2018. So the next game on the list for 2018 is such a classic, and that is the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Now, this set of games, I should say, was absolutely amazing. The graphics of it was so breathtaking. Such a nostalgia trip for me personally. I really loved the Crash Bandicoot games growing up, and I was really happy to see this. I didn't get a chance to play the Spyro collection myself personally. I haven't picked it up yet, so I do imagine that once I pick it up, I will absolutely love it as well. But Crash Bandicoot for me is such a nostalgic series, and I thought that they did a fantastic job with this. Unfortunately, we didn't see Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation Classic, which was quite the fail. But I'm really glad that we did see this year. Great game, great set of games, I should say, and definitely one of the top contenders for top 5. And the next game kind of goes along with the nostalgia of Crash Bandicoot, and it is the Sonic Mania Plus. Now, if you don't know me, I haven't really talked about it too much on the channel, but I am a Sega fangirl. I love Sega, absolutely amazing, and the Genesis was fantastic, absolutely loved it, and I was so happy to see this on the Nintendo Switch this year. I bring my Nintendo Switch everywhere with me. I go to a lot of doctors, I go out a lot, and I have nothing to do, and I felt like I had nothing to do before the Nintendo Switch, and I absolutely think that this is a gem on the Nintendo Switch. Absolutely fantastic. I also love how it's got the reversible cover. The reversible cover to me was fantastic. It was a great addition because that is the original cover. It is the Sonic Mania Plus cover. And I thought that it was great. I love the Genesis, so of course I flipped it over, but definitely probably number 2 on this list for me, maybe 3, I'm not sure, but definitely a great game if you have not played it already. So another game that I wanted to talk about that doesn't have a physical copy is Black Ops 4. I'm a Call of Duty lover. It's my favorite type of FPS game, and Black Ops 4 released this year. I bought it last minute, and I've played it almost every day. I love Black Ops, the franchise. I was really sad to see no single player, but for what they've done compared to the last Call of Duty games, I definitely think that they went in the proper direction with this game. I felt like the direction of this was fantastic. Of course, you know, Black Ops and Call of Duty in general is usually very advanced for the times when it comes to FPSs. They thought with adding in zombies as the more original content to the Battle Royale genre really worked well. So, of course, that is not a physical copy that I have, but definitely one of my more favorite games. I definitely have gotten a lot of hours out of it so far. The next game, really quickly, before we get to my number 1 pick of the year, this, of course, Diablo Eternal Collection, Diablo 3, has not released this year, but they did bring it over to the Nintendo Switch, which I thought was fantastic. I thought it was a great decision. Honestly, I've never had more fun with a Diablo game than I have on the Nintendo Switch. Having Diablo 3, or any Diablo for that matter, in a more mobile, ready-to-go way is amazing. I'm not talking about Immortal, please don't hate me. I didn't mean it like that. But I thought Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch was an amazing addition to the Nintendo Switch. Definitely great. Definitely really excited to get some more hours in on this. I admittedly have played probably too many hours of this already, but amazing bring over to the Nintendo Switch. Great to see in the Nintendo Switch library, so I did want to throw this in there as kind of a bonus. And I did want to throw this in before I get to the number one spot. I didn't get to play Spider-Man this year, and I know a lot of people really loved Spider-Man, so I'm sorry that that is not on this list. I didn't actually get a chance to play it this year. I will play it, though, at some point, and maybe I'll let you guys know my thoughts and opinions on it. But the number one spot for me, from what I played this year, and from what I had interest in, was definitely Dragon Quest XI. I thought that this game was so breathtaking. It filled in so much of my heart and my nostalgia that I didn't think that I actually knew that I needed. And this game was my number one pick for 2018. And it's going to be hard for 2019 to beat this game. There are some great titles releasing, but this definitely just felt like the perfect Dragon Quest experience, all in one. The graphics were beautiful. Everything about it was beautiful. You know, the length of the game was, of course, very amazing. I didn't find any problems that I didn't actually like about this game. No microtransactions, no added-on DLC, no. It's just a straight-up game that you purchase, and you love it. It's wholesome. It's like a wholesome game. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's so great. But definitely my number one pick for 2018. So you guys will have to let me know your thoughts and opinions on my top 5 list, and with the added little bonus of Diablo 3. Definitely all very nostalgic games I felt like this year. With Crash Bandicoot, it was very nostalgic. With Sonic Mania Plus, very nostalgic. Dragon Quest XI, very nostalgic. Forza is always a great game series to me personally. So yeah, I felt like it was really a year of games that I felt I wanted out of these franchises and just brought to newer platforms. So I'm definitely really excited to see what 2019 will bring us. I think 2019 has some great new titles instead of remake titles or remasters, so definitely excited to see what's going to happen in 2019. But let me know your top 5 games in the comments down below of 2018. I hope that you guys enjoyed this list of my top 5. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys again really soon. Hey there, thank you so much for sticking around until the end of the video. You should click that subscribe button, and there are plenty of ways to show support to the channel, such as following me on Twitter, joining the Dark Titans Discord server, or even chipping in on Patreon and becoming a Dark Titan yourself. I'll see you all in the next video.